Right, folks, we're doing a early midday update for a couple of reasons. First of all, let's just fix that background. This morning we did a Rumble stream. We're trying to get the tech to work right, and apparently things are kind of blurry. So we're gonna redo it, give our folks on Rumble another chance to take a look at what we do here every single morning. I think it's because I was on Wi-Fi by accident, so now we're back on a hardwired connection. But we're gonna get into it in just a second. But look, the reason I wanted to do this also, the other reason is this morning we just had some great picks, and they're all blowing up. Well, most of them blowing up. CYH, Atom, LAZR. We'll get into those. You see that up 5%, 11%, 5%, and I think there's more to come on all three of those. Big time more to come on all three of those. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's just quickly look at the macro situation. FRC, they're going bankrupt. FDIC will take them over this weekend, most likely, and or part of a package should be bought out by some larger bank. That'll all happen throughout the weekend, and we saw that come in since they didn't have a conference call. They didn't have a conference call with their earnings report the other day. So that was the big tell there. Everything else, pretty stable. Amazing that the other banks are strong and carry is strong. NASDAQ, everything is good for stocks to trade on their individual catalysts and technicals. So let's take a look at this. Man, the one I really want to point out is Atom. That's the strongest one. We gave you this we gave this to you this morning with an $8.60 price target. It's already up 11% right now. Atom is, okay? And again, this is not just technicals. This is based on the fundamentals of the news yesterday that deal with STM. It's based on the fact that all of a sudden now after that news, they're probably going to be in the Russell 2000 after the close on rank day today, this afternoon. It's on the fact that there's a huge short position, and a lot of that short position, we're talking about like 30 days to cover. They're going to have to cover this afternoon when it's announced, most likely, that they're going to stay in the Russell 2000. So we gave you this pick this morning. $6.85 support level, $8.60 target. The first resistance we gave you was 730, had to break yesterday's high. It's on its way there. Unbelievable. So congrats if you followed us on that. I'm still in this trade, ATOM. I'm really excited for what's going to happen here this afternoon. The short position, I'm telling you, it's like 30 days to cover. It's insane. You can take a look at that at NASDAQ website. All right, here's another one with like an insane amount, like 13 days to cover or something. LAZR broke out. I don't remember if I talked about it this morning, but I've been talking about it on the morning show all week long about this 20 DMA. And then this morning, when I saw it break over the 20 DMA, I jumped in at $5.90. I'm still in that from $5.90, broke over the 20 DMA. This thing has like 13 days to cover. This is just a beautiful, clean, awesome breakout with this huge short position. And my target's up there, all the way up there. Well, first of all, we have 640. So we have 640 at the top of this candle, and then 7. This is beautiful. By the way, take a look at this, all right? May 5th options next week, $6.50 strike, 40,000 open interest. That's the equivalent of 4 million shares of a potential type of gamma squeeze if it approaches $6.50. The volume today is just 2.93 million. That option contract alone represents 4 million shares. So LAZR, Luminar Technologies, this has been on our radar since that fundamental use, the multi-billion-dollar deal with Mercedes. Then they've had more news recently, expanding their operations in Asia. I think they opened up 2 very large high-volume facilities, lots of analyst upgrades. And there's one analyst that's negative on it, Goldman Sachs. And Goldman Sachs, they're the ones fueling this 30% short position. And their thesis is not very strong. I don't like their thesis. 30% short. So now Goldman Sachs today and their friends are getting a little bit burned on this. So here's another one for you. Look at Atom as Atom keeps going. Atom, LAZR, both of these are blowing up as we speak with significant potential upside the rest of the afternoon into Monday. This is very exciting. Great day for us. And then we have CYH. CYH has been blowing up. Oh, it's pulling back to a support level right here at about $6.20. They have earnings Monday after the close. And thanks to our interview we did with Chris Tuttle from Tuttle Trades. We do Tuttle Trades every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Oh, by the way, if you want to see that show, you got to jump on our app. You can download the app for free at storytrading.com/app or just go to storytrading.com. You'll see the download for that. But every Wednesday, we interview Chris Tuttle from Tuttle Trades. And, well, we knew about CYH for a while. It's been on our watch list because he introduced it to us a while ago. But we interviewed him on what's been going on in the industry and the hospital stocks and all of their peers. Earnings are just blowing up. Costs are coming down in the hospitals. And this has been, look at this, just a beauty, riding up the 20 DMA. Earnings after the close Monday. We've had a target of $6.95 on this since earlier this week. And I'm still riding that, still holding that. That's definitely a resistance level, but the RSI relatively low, and who knows what could happen after Monday earnings. You got that $8 resistance, but we got to see the earnings. Okay, you might want to take some risk off the table before the earnings report on Monday. But these were like, at least CYH and Atom were our top 2 picks this morning, if you recall. And if you were on, look at that volume coming into Atom, 8,000 share bid at 775. So CYH and Atom and LAZR also, again, I don't know if I spoke about it this morning, but I've been speaking about it all week. And we saw it right after the open. We jumped on it. I'm telling you about it now. It's breaking above the 20 DMA. So CYH, Atom, and LAZR, top 3 picks. Let's see if there's anything else of note to talk about. Again, we're interviewing the CEO of VTSI this Sunday, 9 p.m. It's a micro cap. It's a long-term investment for me. I think it's a stock that can double this year. We're going to get more information from the CEO 9 p.m. this weekend. You got to see it through our app. So go to storytrading.com/app if you want to see that CEO interview Sunday night at 9 p.m. See if anything else stands out. We did talk about DAIO earnings this morning, and it is doing well. Look at that, up at 450, but the volume's very light, only 8,000 shares. This is something, if you buy it, it's a long-term investment. Okay, it was a good earnings report. The stock could keep going, but it's not something you do like high liquid trading with. It's at a resistance level right now at $4.50, but a very good report. The next resistance level, probably, I would say, based on these candles, $5. Yeah, $5 would be your next resistance level on DAIO if it clears 450. But again, this is more of an investment because it's not as liquid. We gave you Infu this morning, but this has been hard. I haven't traded it because not enough liquidity, but this is one that can surge this afternoon. The chart is looking great. I think I gave you a 950 to about 980 price target on it for today, for tonight, when it's most likely going to be added, make the initial list on Russell rank day to go into the Russell 2000. It's most likely going to make that initial list today, and this could be C 950 to 980. But it's been hard because there's just no. I mean, if you do small amount, you could do it, but there's just not a lot of shares for sale at 920. There is. Look at that. At least 4,000 shares for sale at 920. So maybe if you like to take a calculated risk on that, that might work out ahead of the news we're expecting this afternoon. RUM strong after the short report yesterday. I just love this stock for selling puts on it, selling battle that's going to be raging for probably years to come and provide lots of opportunities, especially for folks selling the volatility and selling options. Another one I just want to point out. Well, Celsius. Yeah, man. Celsius, we gave this to you last Friday. If you're watching us, when it broke the 20 DMA, gave you a $95 target on it. And I actually exited when it hit 94.96. I exited about 94.50, but it's retracing and making a move. So what was that? That was simply breaking the 50 DMA, making a move to the 200 DMA on what? On the catalyst of earnings next week and on the sentiment of Pepsi beating earnings. So that's what we do at story trading. We're not just technical traders. We're looking at catalysts. We're looking at sentiment. We're looking at fundamentals, and we combine all of them to kind of predict the price action, get ahead of it rather than reacting to it. The price action only. We want to anticipate the price action based on these other elements. It's very unique what we do at story trading, and it involves a lot of research and experience. So CELH, this looks like it bounced off the 20, a few pennies above the 20 DMA, making a move again to the 200 DMA with earnings coming. I believe it's next week, late next week. Let's see, May 8th. Oh, no, in 2 weeks. So you got 2 weeks until earnings on CELH. So again, making its move towards 96. Another one I want to point out, it's a little bit strong today, some volume. Nothing to write home about, but this is my largest. Is it still? Might be. One of my top 2 positions in my long-term IRA. It's Drio. We'll see what happens. We interviewed the president a couple days ago. The recording is in our app. You can go listen to that. And they have big news that was mentioned on our interview. July 1st, a big launch coming July 1st that should be a huge catalyst for the stock on Drio. Perhaps that's part of the reason why it's moving this morning. All right, so really, I just want to focus on those 3 right here as we continue to see Atom at a new high of day, 784, 786 is a high day, right at the high of day. As we continue to see LAZR riding up these, that's the 1 minute, isn't it? Frequency, yep. This 1 minute moving average of 250.20, it's riding up that that level, broke the 20 DMA. You see the target there. Let's review it, 640 and then 7. That's on LAZR. Adam, keep going. This is great. Adam, LAZR, CYH. Adam, LAZR, CYH. We're doing great today. All right, guys. I will see you if you're story trading VIP on our app. I'll see you every single morning at 9 a.m. And I'll see you guys Sunday night at 9 p.m. Sunday night at 9 p.m. We'll see you for the interview on VTSI. And with that, we're out of here. And I might be back to celebrate. I don't know. I might be back to when this thing's like 8:40. I might just jump on and do another stream. Like, this was a huge win for us today. Unbelievable. And it just keeps going. We called this right. Unbelievable. I love it. When we look 786, here we go. We got the price action right. We got the dynamics right. We know who's buying. We got fundamental buyers buying. We have shorts covering because they're going to go into the Russell. We have a technical break. We have all kinds of good things happening. We interviewed an expert on the company yesterday. So this is how you trade with knowledge, with a holistic view, and not just based on technicals. That's our bread and butter. We will see you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you before then, let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Here we go.